So John, 1-1 result today of Livingston. What's your overall thoughts on that game today?
Hugely disappointed. You know, I thought we made changes to freshen up the team. Changes worked great, and we totally dominated the first half. We were superb. We got a really good goal from him, delight from him. Then we created 2-3 chances, just couldn't get that second goal. And then obviously a poor decision from the referee. You know, all Ian Vigurs is trying to do is hook the ball back into play for the ball that's going out. He's just trying to hook the ball back in. He doesn't know the guy's behind him. He doesn't make contact with the guy, and the referee calls it, you know, as a second yellow card. I just don't get it. I don't. I've played the game for many years. I've coached in the game for many years, and I just don't see how that is a reckless challenge when all he's doing is try to hook a ball back over his shoulder, and a player comes from nowhere and sticks his head down. So it's changed the game in that respect. But we spoke to the players at half time. You know, we'll go 4-3-2. We'll give up the wide areas, and I thought we were superb second half as well. Livingston never cut us open. They had a couple of long range shots. Mark dealt with all the crosses. We looked fine, and then we're unlucky. You know, Brad Mackay's a brilliant save from Neil Alexander from Brad Mackay. Then Aaron Doran sets up one just for George, which is blocked. Then Nathan Osser's a great shot saved, and then they get an equaliser from a free kick. It was that looked the only way they were going to score. And then really at the end there, Liam Pulver's unlucky. He's done everything right. He's beat the keeper all ends up, and it's clipped outside the post. So I'm gutted for the team, gutted for the players, because we deserve to win that match today. We deserve to be sitting 3 points behind third place, which is what it took us, but unfortunately it's been taken out of our hands by an official.
Yeah, and Gary Warren coming in for one of his first starts in a while, but he looked really solid. And
no, listen, we know, we've said that. You know, Gary's been unfortunate. We've had a really terrific run of results, and he was out of the team at the time. But you know, we've had suspensions, we've had injuries, and we've had to change the team about. And today we need to bring people in, and Gary, we know what he's going to do. We know what Ricky Calder's going to do when he comes in. We know what the other lads are going to do when they come in, and that's what we've got to try and do. We've got to try and get the right. Everybody in our squad's capable of playing, and they've shown that. They've come in today and shown that, and you know, I'm gutted for the players. I'm gutted for the fans, because we deserve to win the game today.
Yeah, and delightful finish from Aaron Doran, just coming back from it. We're starting to come back into.
Yeah, Aaron's been champing at the bit to play, and he's done well. He's looked sharp. Our plan was to try and play him 20 minutes on Saturday to get him ready for today, but we couldn't do that because of, again, a red card on Saturday. But no, he showed his great goal. He showed us what he's capable of, and that's what I'm saying. We want players who are capable of doing it. You know, Connor Bell's done a shift for us. John Bear's done a shift for us recently, so they got a rest today. They could well come back in team Saturday. It's a really tough run of games, and we're going to have to keep moving it about. But you know, I thought Nathan done well when he came on. It looked really lively, and lucky not to score as well. So, you know, we've got competition for places all over the park, and that's what we want. And
we're heading down to Paisley on Saturday for a big game against St Mirren, who are top of the Championship. Just looking forward to that. It's going to be a difficult venue to go to, but a team we can definitely compete against.
Well, we've played well twice against them, and very unfortunate in both games. But we need to keep showing the spirit and the fire that we've got, and keep playing the way we're playing. We're playing very well. But I'm just, as I say today, I'm actually punch drunk with that, because the decision I just cannot get my head around that decision. You know, and the worst aspect for me was he couldn't wait to get his card out. Couldn't wait to get his card out there. It's just a poor decision, and I'm saying that, you know, referees are unaccountable for that. And when you try to ask them for an opinion, you don't get one. Their arrogance and ignorance at times beggars belief. So there's no really point asking them anymore, because they just come up with every excuse under the sun.
John, thank you for that. Cheers.
Thank you.